Hopp, itt vagyunk, meg vagyunk, 800 szám. Itt látható a Incorporated. Ott van a íze is. Hopp, és ide beállok. Szóval ahol most vagyok, ez itt mögöttem is lehet látni az a és remeg a kezem, meg kell fogni a kamerát, mert ideges vagyok. Szóval körbemutatunk mindjárt, hogy néz ki ez az egész. Lift. Ott látható valamint, nem tudom mi.
Okay.
Yes.
Hello, Robert. I'm Russ McMahon. I head up the Partner Services program here at B. Welcome to B. This is B Menlo Park on a beautiful day, and you're looking at some of the appliances that we make and manufacture here at B. I hope I can answer your hungry users group, your B hungry users group, and again, welcome to B.
Okay. So can I show these appliances?
These guys here you can show.
Would you tell us a couple of questions about these, what we can see?
Sure. What you're looking at here is an early prototype of a kitchen appliance we did. And it has a camera. It has pop-down menus. I'm going to drop into your field of view here. It's very nice in that we can scroll in. We can pull up other ones. We can play music, FM stereo streaming across the net. We can visit sites, we can pull up menus for cooking, groceries,
wow, this is amazing.
And some can cook, so it's an online, it's a very early prototype, so much of what you're seeing is basic mock-ups of the UI. It's very, this was taken on earlier in the year on a roadshow. Now this, as you can see, is a fairly large unit. As we move forward in appliances, you can see we start to get smaller. And so here are some more contemporary units. And as we start to move towards actually delivering, let me shut this off. As we start to move towards actually delivering these devices, they will have a form factor closer to this.
Okay.
Closer to the web pads. This is a web pad. Let me untether it. This is designed by DT Research. It's based on a National Geo platform, as many of them are. National has probably 80% to 85% market share on web pads and basic internet appliances. This one is wireless. It doesn't require wires. You're looking at a photographer's site here. I'm taking us back to home, but I can search and I can do just normal web browsing.
Wow, this is my favorite search engine.
Yes, it's a very nice nice unit. So it can take you out to the web and do everything you want just from a nice little unit. And as I said, all wireless. So
amazing. What kind of network is this using, like GSM or TDMA?
This one right here is not any cellular technology or broadband. This is a LAN-based system. It's a Proxim unit, and it is talking to a base station. It talks to a base station downstairs. So from this device, it communicates to a base station downstairs. The base station then is attached to a T1 trunk.
This is amazing. As what you can see.
But we do have broadband technology also. One of our partners is Metrocom, and Metrocom makes a small little device. It works on the same frequency as your cordless phone, 900 megahertz. And that technology I don't know how much is deployed in, say, Hungary, but it's starting to take over, particularly in areas like here, in New York, in hubs. They have fairly good coverage. What they do is they put the bridges and the gateways up on power poles, and then your device talks to these power poles that then go onto the broadband network. And we have demoed this device with that technology also. I don't have any set up in the room here, but the Metrocom solution delivers. This delivers 1.6 megabits. The Metrocom is 128K, but this one again is a land-based solution. That's why it's faster, a lot faster. Once you go total mobile and able to walk around the streets, your throughput decreases.
Amazing.
So.
And
this device is a clipper. This is a device from Compaq. This is running the BeIA. This one is in a kind of an appliance look. It comes in a nice blue also, and it does the same thing. I think here, this one right here, we're doing some. I won't even touch those. I'll just. Do you have? Does your user group? Oh, I'm sorry. Does your user group have a site?
Yes, it's www.be.hu.
HU.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. You've got the Hungary site, huh?
Yeah, sure.
That's great. Okay, we got a photo gallery. Someone was in Jerusalem here.
BE. Okay. Oh no, sorry. BeOS.
Oh.
BeOS.
Oh,
sorry.
okay. Yeah, no problem. We found somebody actually here.
There you go.
There you go. I can't read a thing.
See?
Oh, I can read Star Office, BeOS, Stamp TV, but there's your site.
Wow, this is great.
Okay. Now, one of the things about these appliances that I notice here is you have the net positive.
Yes.
These are not running the net positive engine. They actually, for these devices, we now make use of the Opera browser and engine. It's a little bit smaller. The net positive was a really nice browser, but it's very hard to keep up with all the changes in browser technology. DHTML, JavaScript, it just goes on, cascading, all that stuff. It's very, very difficult for us to be competitive with Explorer and Netscape. So we've gone with the Opera browser on all these devices here. It's a very nice browser. It works well. As you can see, that's the engine that's running.
One question of these was, what's going to happen with the net positive, the BeOS official web browser? Because,
what browser?
Yeah, because operates not 100% and needs plugins and all those stuff.
Yeah, I think, well, we're going to work with the Opera folks to make it a better browser, or work with it to be more complete. And they're working in general to make it a more complete browser too. Lately I've seen things where the Internet Explorer is listed, Netscape is listed, and Opera. So it's becoming one of in the top three. Unfortunately, the top three in browsers is Explorer probably has, like 70% market share, and so, and Netscape, the rest, and maybe there's like a 2% for Opera. So we're going to try to change that a little bit, they will do that themselves as a company, try to become more mainstream, try to support more of the options. So that's what we're hoping short term. Long term, we might, maybe on Mozilla. B is involved in the Mozilla project. There's nothing going on yet. Mozilla is huge. It takes many, many years to build an industrial strength browser. So we'll see. I think for now it's Opera, and net positive is a good browser, but it's very, very difficult to keep up with all the technology. So I think the short term we'll be going with the Opera browser, and maybe later migrate to something like Mozilla or something. We'll see.
What about the media player? Because lots of users asking about a good media player.
Yeah.
What's going to release on the next BeOS version?
The media player, we've kind of gone to a little bit different, a little bit simpler media player. We're not so interested now with all of the compatibilities and that sort of thing. Let's see if I can get to.
So basically, you guys wanted to make a new
Yeah.
standard,
Yeah, what we want to do is we want
especially
to have
for the B.
the BIA. I'll
Yeah.
show you. I'll kind of show you us playing. We have a site that we. Actually, it's probably easier to show you here because I can pull it up easier. Actually, you know where I think I have the page up? Right here. Actually, you were asking about the media player. All I have to do, I had the demo content up here. I was playing the song. So here is the formats, the main formats we support. Here is Flash Media. The one I was playing was the drums. This is kind of a cool little Flash demo.
Say what? Say what?
Okay, and that's the Flash playing. Now what we do is for MP3s we use the media player. And now remember, this is on an IA device.
Yes.
It has no hard drive, and it's streaming MP3s from the B site. And so the media player has simplified for this. And what we're really interested in is having the web be able to, or having the user on an appliance like this experience everything you would get on like Internet Explorer or whatever. So right now, you can see from here, we have most of the major media types. The one that we're really working on and missing right now is the Microsoft Media Player. Once we have that content, we'll have everything fairly well managed. Some things on the horizon would be MPEG-2, and then eventually DVD.
Would you so kind to tell us about the next BeOS, like, because of course the Hungarian, most of the users are interesting about the BeOS, yeah.
Yeah, I think I haven't seen the roadmap. The next version of the BeOS, I can't really say too much because I don't know the times. I don't know when it will be released. We've been so focused on internet appliances, and my team, most of the services that I offer are on these devices. And so the BeOS, its roadmap and when features will be in it. The only thing I can say is it will continue, and it will have, we'll try to have, we'll try to take some of the good stuff that we've developed for this, move it into the BeOS, and
basically these are the leader products, right?
yes. Right now, these are the products that are receiving.
Companies focusing on these products, yeah.
Most of the R&D, most of the effort, making these work. The good news is it's a lot harder to make MP3s, good media experience on one of these. So if you take what we do here, move it onto a machine that actually has memory, has a hard drive, it's costs more than $200 US.
Yes.
It's everything makes it's a lot easier. So
Actually, can I buy this, let's say?
the FIC, well, it's kind of yes and no. Some of the devices, you can definitely get the Clipper, but the Clipper you buy, it will have Microsoft, the MSN companion. B itself is working at trying to get into some vertical markets, maybe like hotel chains or maybe like financial institutions. And so the user at first will not be able to buy these units. It will probably, your first experience you'll have is when you walk into a bank or you walk into a hotel or you walk into something. You'll be interacting with these as a service provided by the vertical market, whatever it is. That will follow up, most likely, with being available retail. Time frames on that, it's hard to say.
I have to check my paper for more questions.
On the BeOS. So everything that you're seeing here is developed on the BeOS. We don't develop on these, we don't develop and import.
So basically using the development application?
Yeah, we have an application that essentially runs, we call it Wagner. It runs this whole framework on the BeOS.
Oh.
And so, and actually I can show you that. So then,
that's
great.
Let's
go have the B and stuff or the BeOS and BeIA. Yes, sir. Okay, maybe you could stop. Oh yeah, sure. Go ahead. Yeah. Everything.
So basically, what you mean is the BeOS is still on the way.
Yeah.
And
our entire
everything what it exists on the BeIA, it's
is coming from
on the next BeOS.
Well, I can't say everything. It's,
yeah, of course.
It's as we migrate and we're able to get it in there, but it's definitely our, it's definitely what we want to do.
So what we're going to see now?
What you're going to see is an actual application, just like everybody writes. But if you look at this, this is an old UI, but this is what you saw on the device. And so in a way, we target this, we can do our JavaScript, we can do all of our stuff in here, make sure it works here, and then it gets put onto the device.
And you're gonna release the so this application development.
Yeah, it is.
It's gonna.
It's already. It is released. It's available to partners through the through.
Who's developing under the BeIA, right?
BeIA, exactly. Yeah. So if you go to the B site, it's very. And I encourage everybody to do this. Is to go into the developer section, and you'll get all the latest information about BeIA, and then it'll talk about the partner program. It'll give you your FAQs for how to develop and all that. So there's a lot of resources here, and essentially when you join the partner program, there's a form you fill in, and on acceptance, then you receive this development environment. So the BeOS is, I know it's a big concern out there, but it really shouldn't be. It's very much a part of what we do, and it can't go away anytime soon. We won't have anything to develop with, so, so I wouldn't worry about it.
Would you so kindly tell us about yourself, like what is your job, what you're doing?
Sure. Yeah, let's go back into that. I'm Russ McMahon. I head up the Partner Services Organization at B. So when you go to the B site, you hit developers. Everything under that site, all services, all collateral, all support, everything, even the design layout of the website, legal documents that come out, everything falls under my group. And so I have a couple managers, a few managers answering to me, and so I've got essentially 2 teams. I also head up the ODM sales organization, so when we go out to Taiwan to get the OS running on the appliance devices, I'm in charge of the group that works with particularly on the technical side, that works with the ODM organizations there to make BeIA run. There's not access to the network, so what we typically do is we have these really nice little Linux servers that run as a gateway,
routers,
and yeah, as a router, and it has wireless to it, so it's real nice. So for these guys here, we just have it acting as a router, and it feeds up the content we want to display.
I have to say, as I would like to support these things. Na hát itten vagyok, én vagyok a Robert, és én csináltam ezt az iciri-piciri riportot, bocsánat mindenféle hibáért és nyelvbotlásért. Csak annyi, hogy megmutatom kívülről, pontosabban belülről, meg kívülről, hogy hogyan néz ki ez az egész is, úgyhogy ja, hát ez volt a lift, ahol fölmentünk, ott vagyok én, és ott kell bejönni, ez a bejárata ennek az épületnek. És szeretettel üdvözlök mindenkit Magyarországon, és hát hiába ez Kalifornia, úgyhogy ezt a kis melegséget küldöm oda-haza mindenkinek. Úgyhogy szevasztok, majd visszajövünk, Hali! Na hát amelyre itt vagyok most a kocsiban, csak itt megmutatom ezt a kis autót itt előttünk, nagyon szép, még jó, hogy